Hey everybody, welcome to Boar Ballistics. Today I have the DNT HYDRA HS635, and today I'm actually going to be doing some shooting with it. If you don't know what this is a 3-in-1 thermal imaging device. It is a thermal clip-on in front of an LPVO or a handheld monocular, or it can be used as a standalone thermal. Today I'm actually going to be doing some shooting with it. I posted a recent video of me doing a review on it, but I didn't really showcase actual shooting. So now that I've got my camera set up, ammo wise, I'm just going to be shooting brown bear 123 grain full metal jackets, and I'll also put some recording with the recording in the scope so you can see what it looks like through my view. It's a little different. So I'm all loaded up, and I'm going to turn on the recording here. One press of this button in quick succession just does 10 seconds recording, and then a long press will record for however long you want it, and pressing it again will stop that recording. So I'm going to long press it to start the recording. I'm actually going to turn my brightness up. I can't see anything because it is so dark out here. And just holding down the zoom button will turn up the brightness. All right, let's shoot some rounds. That target out there is about 35 yards. You'll see what it looks like. I've already zeroed this off camera, so as you can see, it has no problem hitting that and retaining that zero. There's a target a little further out. It's about 60 yards. I don't think you can see it, but you'll hear the ping. See if I can hit it. Yep, that's a hit. That's a hit. Let's go back to the 50 yards or 35 yards. That's a hit. And I'll actually input the recording here so you can see what I saw. I'm going to stop the recording now, again, by just pressing this button one time. And there we go. That recording's off. Put her on safe. I know you guys already just saw the black and white, but I'm actually going to put the different color modes so you can see what shooting and the different color modes will look like. Got one in the chamber. I'm going to cycle through. Oh, let me put the safety on. Gun safety. I'm going to cycle through the different color modes so you can see what it actually looks like through the different palettes. And by just pressing this middle button once, you'll cycle through each individual palette. So there's black hot. There is red hot. There's iron hot. And then we're back to white hot. I actually think during the daytime, the black hot stands out a little more against these targets. Oh. So I'm actually going to cycle through the different color palettes so I can show you guys what it looks like during the daytime against these targets. And by doing just one press to this middle button here, you can actually cycle through the different palettes. So let's do that. There's red hot. That's iron hot. And there's white hot. And then we're back to black hot. So let's do some shooting so you can see what the different palettes look like. I'll cycle through the different palettes as I shoot. You get a good view of what the bullet impacts look like from the heat that the bullets put on. Let's cycle through again. Got iron hot. actually zoomed in. Show 1x here. As you can see, the ground is a little hot. White hot. Already saw that. Let's go black hot again. Maintains zero pretty well then. Alright, again I'm going to stop the recording by holding this button down. And there, recording is stopped. I'm going to put the soap to sleep. By just pressing the power button once in a quick succession. So as you can see, this is a pretty neat little scope. It's holding zero well on my 7.62x39 Galil Ace Gen 2, and I was making pretty easy shots. The refresh rate at 50 hertz isn't bad. So if you want an entry-level thermal and it's your first thermal, because this is actually my first ever thermal and it's holding up pretty well. I've actually taken it hunting once and the only thing I've spotted was deer, but I've been trying to shoot hogs with it, but you'll get some videos of that soon, so hopefully I'll find some. But at 200 yards, deer are pretty clear, and I'll input some footage of all of that. But I mean, it's holding up just fine with the zero, not having any kinds of problem with it. Now the Nook will refresh every now and then, and it has some weird anomalies, I should say, where the sensor just kind of craps out for half a second. Not the stuttering, but it's more like it flashes white pixelation all over the screen for a couple of seconds. So I could see how that would be annoying if you were hunting and it just happened to happen right when you were shooting a pig or something, a coyote, and that pixelation were to occur. That would be a bad day. But it's only happened to me a few times and it's resolved itself by just refreshing in about 5 seconds. So that's like the only complaint I have with this so far. Anything past, when you zoom past about 6x, or no, anything past when you zoom up to like 4x gets a little pixelated out to about 100 yards. But I mean, I guess you could expect that. Let me cycle the different palettes. I'll record here. When I zoom in, see it gets very pixelated. And those trees out there are only about 125 yards. So as you can see, it's got its limitations, even though it is a 640. But I'd highly do recommend it. It hasn't mistreated me at all.